like wave 2 or round 2 of the tournament has started. Where our options for the maps are the restaurant map or the observation tower map. Now, I don't know, I think I like this one a little bit more, mostly because of this. It helps fill up the map for extra points near the end. Yeah, this does have two big $5 things, though. Yeah, I'm going to go with this one just for a little bit of income consistency stake. I want to make sure I don't take last in this. I prefer to be top 2, and I think this will give me my best chance for that. All right. I've got 2 good ones. This one I don't care for as much. This just straight up makes things cheaper early on. Well, your first one anyway. And then later on you can essentially buy points at $2 for 1, and that's usually pretty good to do by that time. This build is very good though, and it may work well on this map, getting to purchase extra pavilions to go around the restaurant. So I'm going to keep this one, I think. Of these two, probably this one, as if things go terrible, I can at least get a meeple. Let's see, what is he? Oh, he can grab from the board, or actually from his hand as well, to tuck underneath here for good tags. That's pretty decent. Well, this one can be decent, especially if he gets the build. This is a pretty darn good card. I guess if either one of these guys get Archaeologist, it could be pretty bad for us. But at any rate, that's what I'm keeping. I went and read the information of the tournament. It looks like they're just taking the winner, like one qualified player is what it says. There's a little picture of it, like a tournament bracket. I guess I can take you there. Actually, let's grab these first. So I guess this is what I need. So it says number of players to keep each match is 1. It's got this little picture of, it looks like 2 get to go on. I don't know. All right, these are the cards I've been given. I have the Architectural Zoo and the Sponsor Zoo. Neither is very easy to do. I should be able to get either one of them to 2, but past 2 green will be difficult, probably. I don't really have a line for anything up there. I mean, I've got this one, but this requires both a science tag, and I would need another green. This is a yellow tag, but I would also need 2 science tags, which means I would need this building, basically. So I'm going to opt to try to do this, which is at least fortunate that I had it in the hand. I got a free one here, which will also give me some cash for when I play this guy. And those are the 2. I will not be able to play them before the first break, but I will be able to play them early on in the second break. So these are the cards I'm going to keep. Also, this one's a decent card. I can opt for either the $5 or the rep bump for these. So, and then these guys don't really fit into anything. Again, this one's green, but it would be green and needing that, and that's difficult. So these are the ones I'm going to keep. The herbivore building was taken here by the blue player. And the other player just did a build. 3 and then a 1. This is the best card that's come out. I mean, certainly this is good as well since it's herbivore, but this has got 2 different things. We've got Africa and we've got Ape, both of which are out. Can't really get them right now. I do really need to get the double science. I don't think anybody's going to take it from me, but I want to make sure that I get it, so. I just need a 1 enclosure right now, so I'm going to do a build. I'll do my bonus. One of these, just right here. And then just play a 1. I mean, at worst, I need a 2 later on, so. There's another monkey that was out there that had the yellow. This guy here, grabbed him with his ability. He might try to snap one of the other ones next turn and dig the other, who knows. But I'm just going to play my sponsor for now and grab on the next turn. Do this so that way when I play my bird, it will be at 3 cheaper effectively. The break here is at 12. I better play this card before the break to make sure I get the income for it. Now, it does put me in danger of getting pilfered, but what are you going to do? I was trying to get that. I don't think I had a choice anyway. Yeah, I get three back. I do want to get this guy here, but if I snap him, then I'm looking at 14 on the break and might highly motivate somebody else to causing the break. And either way, I still have to build the 2 for it, so I don't think there's any way I get to do 2 of them. Okay, 2 options. 1, grab this card. It's only going to be a first monkey, though. Not huge. Second option, build a 2, which I'll eventually use throughout the game. Maybe on this guy if I can snap him on the next turn. And then also build 1 here, increasing my income by 3. Maybe more. Is it 3? Maybe 4. Yeah, I think I'm going to do a build. This there. It's by Rocket of Water. And then this one here. So 3 around this gives me at least something in the event of a break. Now, I'll probably snap this regardless if it's there next turn and it still hasn't been a break. If it's gone, then I may just grab cards and see what I get. Alright, so I'm going to snap this monkey. We're at 14. That'll get me an extra X token as well. And I can hold all 3 cards, so there's no downside to this. Other than maybe I could get a better card if I drew randomly, but I've got one that I know I want, so that's all I need. And we'll be able to see what we could have gotten. I mean, that's okay, but I would need extra small animals anyway, and then we'll see the other 2 after this. I get to play the birds now. I'm going to choose the extra posturing. Again, I'm working towards this. Likely be my keep. I want to upgrade my association for donations. Oh, okay. So currently my points are at, or income's at 11. I get 2 tickets. It's going to bump it up 1 for that. And if I put them in these 2, it will be 2 more. So an income 3. If I put one here, say a kiosk here, I could get 3, and then an additional one is 4. It's 1 extra, but I'd rather wait until I got the archaeologist. I could do the archaeologist first, but I want to churn this out more quickly. So I'm just going to take the 2 points and the 2 income. I guess 3 income. For this. All right, so the yellow player opted for the 2 enclosure. It looks like he's building up towards this so he can get more of his snaps, do more things, is my guess. He also upgraded sponsors. So maybe he's got one to play or something, or maybe using it for money, not sure. This player also first upgraded sponsors, then animals, and he chose a snap. I don't think this guy's been able to do anything yet. So at any rate, let's play my sponsor. And now when I build on some of these guys, I can get extra stuff. Alright, I think I'm just going to do a build. I don't know what I need yet, so I'm just going to drop this guy here. And I'm going to take money. I'm going to drop this here, and we'll increase my income now to 21 for the next break. So this guy is on the card row. He would give us a second monkey. The problem is red already has 2 monkeys, which would mean that he would have to be the one to break in order for us to be able to get the monkeys. So that's just not going to happen. So I think I'm gonna use my next meeple. Right now, I don't know that I need to upgrade anything. I may want to upgrade build. You know what? Will that cause a break? It shouldn't. Everyone's going to want to play animals. I'm just going to take cards, see what I get, and see if it's anything useful. Orange. Well, that gives me an idea of what to do. All right, so I might want to take the orange partnership instead of taking one of these. All right, because I've got this monkey, and I guess for the fact they're both Americas, I'm going to take Americas. I know my association is higher than 3. This is a little inefficient, but I do need that now, so. And I'd like to donate. So after the break, if I grab another one, I can bump it up and get, well, even a third. Blue would have to do it before me. And blue doesn't look like they're in position to do anything. Unless, of course, they've got a card for it. So we got a break. And I've got a lot of money right now, so I think I'm just going to do a build. Need a 2 for one of my monkeys. Put it here. I don't need cards right now. Well, I might soon though. You know what? I'm just going to put this down here. So I don't need to go grab anything right now. I will place the bonus for this one there for 4. Let's do this, I think. There we go. All right, so I am going to play my animals. Pilfer first. And we'll come back to find out what he did. So the blue player chose to give us $5 instead of one of their 7 cards. So that's interesting. He can hold 5, but at any rate, sounds great. We'll play the other one. And I'm going to clever the sponsor because I'm going to need cards at some point. And I also want to get this up as fast as I can. I think that red is going for 3 monkeys, or the 4 monkey instead of 2, but he may just take the 2. If he doesn't, I mean, if he moves it down, then I may wait a turn, but if not, I may just grab it then. We'll see what happens when it comes back to me. All right, I think I'll get at least one more turn before the break after this, because I think the blue is going to go after their green, so... And it seems unlikely that the guys with $31 or $37 are going to try to cause the break with their sponsors. So I'm going to keep the extra meeple that I've got coming. But I can use 2 meeples to do it at 5. But I'm going to use the X token instead. So we'll play the projects. We're going to do the primates, the 3rd slot. We do qualify for this. I do want to fill the board. So I've got basically 2 options because I think that blue may use their sponsor to try to cause the break after. They may not. They may take $5 here instead. I don't know. But if I take the 2, I can hit clever or hit one of these 2 guys and then use my ability to clever. What would I clever though? I don't want to clever that. I don't want to clever anything. I guess I could clever sponsor. Or take the 3x tokens and then spend 2 of them on the. You know what, that's. I don't know that I'm going to be able to get that flamingo though. All right. I don't want to put myself in a position where I have X tokens at the end is the problem. Although I guess it's less of a problem because I do have this. So I'm going to take the X tokens. Gain a partner's there. I'm just going to take yellow and try to go after the 4 or 5 for this. Because at least there's something out there I can grab. I'm going to upgrade build. And I'm going to donate. And now I'm one step away from this guy, so I will see what everyone else does, but I may just spend a couple X tokens and legit grab one of these guys here and then get the bonus building if it's able. Let's see, blue did something else. Did small animals. We've already got 3 small animals. Interesting. Well, I'm going to do a build. All right, I've got an idea. So let's do a build. I want to clever this. I want to clever up enough. So I need a spot for this guy. My red deer here. I want to gain one of these. All right. I'm going to go for the income here. I will grab this guy. He is worth 3 points. And probably easier to put out than this guy. Take that. And I'm going to grab another one of these. Hold on a second. What we got here? I'm going to want to spend 7. And I want to put out 2 more. So I'll be at 9. So I only have $2, which is fine. Let's gain another one of these. And then I'll put this over here. I guess it doesn't matter how I put it. Let's put this here for an extra income for this. I think that'll work. Yeah. I'm going to clever the sponsor. I don't have a sponsor to play, and I want my association at 3 so I can get another bump, another one of these, which when I bump will get me another one of these. All right, I think that'll work. I would prefer to have maybe a 1 down instead of I have to do this, but I can put a 1 out later. That'll be fine. Do I want to use an X token? I don't think so. Yeah, I'm good where I'm at, I think. I hope, anyway. This popped out, so this will be something I can target for maybe this release this guy. Well, I guess we're not going to have a break. Blue player played a sponsor. All right, so this one's blue. Or I might just want to go after the green one at this point. Two people have two greens. This guy's red and this guy's red. This would be a second. Let's take red. That'll be a second herbivore for me. We'll do the donation. And gain the university. Oh, they took it from me. What the heck? That I need any of those animal types. Just gonna take this one to boost up there and maybe grab it. We'll see. I'm going to upgrade the animals so that way I get one more upgrade in a bit, hopefully. One more rep bump anyway. Alright, the break's at 13. I can get cards and an X token, so I'm going to do that. So this card and this card will both be in range for me to play from the board, provided there's no flush. But let's see what I get. Okay. Adapt might be okay. I don't think. Let's see. I don't have a reptile yet. I can play this one and this one. It's another herbivore, though. I'm just going to dump the pet. And deal with the break. I don't have anything to do, so build with an X token. I want to grab these two cards. I know that I can play them from the board, and I shouldn't have any issue with this guy because nobody can play him right now. But I want to get him anyway. Alright, and I can't do the other thing. Alright, so I get a bonus one that I'm going to put here, and then eventually I need to play this guy, so I'm just going to put one of these over here. And get another rep, I think. I don't have anything for sponsor to do, so in the event that I get up high enough, which I don't foresee, I'll just do the cards. What does this give me? Rock and water? Interesting. Hmm. Well, it's going to be one rock, 2 water currently is all. You know what? I'm not going to make it all the way up there, so I'll just do the sponsor and maybe play these guys from the board. We'll see. And I have plenty of cards right now, so no rush on that. Alright, it's time to play my animals. I'm going to do the Pilfer Monkey. There we go. So it's going to hit the red guy. Go. He's choosing. When I played the monkey, he got $3 and now has $5. So, all right, I guess we'll wait. All right, he gave me his money instead of the card. All right, so let's play this fish from the board and give him a venom. Had I known or thought about him getting money, I might have just done the venom first. That way I could have venomed the blue guy as well, but it is what it is. All right, there we go. All right, so I'm going to play sponsor. Play this guy. Drop this. Let's put it by water and rock. And that is all. I guess I could also play this one, but that's gonna get me a whole bunch of nothing. Oh, what about this one? No, something I can fit into it. Now the blue animal got up to 5 green by putting a couple animals out when they played animals. And now they've done this at 5, shooting them ahead. So I'm going to discard this guy here. I should have an easy go at 5 for 2, but I'm basically there. I need this rock and this water to get me to 2 of these, and it shouldn't be too bad. So I'm going to discard this and hope to fill my board or come close. I've also got the adapt guy just in case. That's unlikely actually, because I would need to put the big one in because I've already filled this up, so I guess that doesn't matter. At any rate, I got rid of the sponsor one and kept the build one. All right, so I need to do the association. I guess first things first, let's grab this blue tag here. These guys have been rushing the break, and I want to get a bunch of stuff done, so we'll do that. And we'll support, I got a couple monkeys, so let's do one of those. Let's do this one here. That way I can clever. I'm going to clever the cards down. I'm going to need some income here. I need at least, if I want to play the 2 reptiles, I need 10 for that one and then 3 for the other one there. So I have exactly 13. I can't do it, so I can't donate. And again, I got 5 cards, and I can clever down the cards. That makes sense. So there's been a break, and I've got this guy and this guy that I could potentially hit bang bang. This guy just makes it easier, and I get a little bit of money. Makes it easier to do projects. I don't know that I'm going to get the 3rd building, though. I guess, I mean, if with the 4th meeple and whatnot, I might be able to do it pretty easily, but we'll see. Now I want this guy as well. I don't have a 3. I've got a couple of 5s, but this should work. What else do I want to do? I think I should probably play the 1 because I don't want to waste another 3 or 5 on this platypus. Yeah, I hit him with a venom, but I mean, he's got $44. It's the only guy I can hit, and that's plenty probably. All right, so I don't need to bump this up. I'm going to eventually get a bump when I build over this guy, so that's all I need. I can't get further, so I'm just going to play the animal. I'm certainly going to play this guy. These are equal. I don't have anything by either one of them, so it doesn't matter. I have a rock and a water and a water and a rock. There we go. We'll place the kiosk. I'm just going to put it down here. Not kiosk, ticket booth. That's another point. And let's just play the Thorny Devil, I guess, for now. Then I'll build, and I'll be able to build other things. I'll be able to put him out and him out. So we'll see. I'm going to drop it here. I'm going to do a build. I don't have the ability to build 2 2s. So I'm going to build a 2 and a 3. I want to save this in case I get a big creature or something like that. So let's do that. Build the 3 over here, which is the only place it can go because I want to use this probably for an aviary or reptile house. We'll see. I don't have a sponsor to buy. Put a 2, and then it needs something by water, so let's do that. Although, I guess this guy I want to put out is one of them, right? So, you know, let's undo that. I'm going to put it down here because I don't need this one particularly for that, and I'll use this one for the platypus probably. Let's see, worth 4. This one's worth 5. I don't know. And I want to hit anybody with venom, so I'll probably want to do this one. And then no, I don't. No, I need the small ones because I've got 6. I need to get it up to 8, so I need to play 2 small ones. So there we go. Where is this one gotta go? I think here is best. That way I've got 2s over there. I'm gonna need a 1 in here somewhere, but yeah, I guess I could use the next token for an extra point. 1, 2, 3. No, I'm not gonna do that. There we go. So I'll put 5 over here with one of these guys at some point. So I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That can be just a normal build for the end. So with 2, I can place a kiosk anywhere over there. It's fine. Alright, so one of the cards I wanted to play is gone, but this is still here. So I think I'm going to do this. I know it's only 3 points, but I want to get this out of the top spot, and I'll put this there and this there. It saves me 2 X's, so I'm just going to do that. I do not want to play this. There's no point. I've already thrown away the sponsor one. So we're just going to pass. This one would have been nice, though. So this is a pain in the ass. I've not only been hit by a pilfer, it's actually a double pilfer. He's played this guy here, and he's going to hit me twice. I can't afford to give up this card, period. This is going to cost me 6 points. So I'm going to have to give him the $10 and do things in a little bit different order. It'll only cost me 3 points if there's a break before I do my last project, in which case I'll be able to donate, but I just have to give money. If it happened one turn later, I would have these 2 cards gone, and he can just take these cards, and it's fine. He ended up playing another monkey, and he's now at 5 monkey tags. Luckily, it wasn't another pilfer. So I am going to do this. I have to play primate. I'm going to play small animal. And I'm losing a green for this, but I had no choice. Now I need to grab the money. Because red's a jerk. And I can't donate because I could donate. No, I can't donate because I need the $10 to build. So, alright. Get your head in your game. Alright. I am going to just pass at this point. At 70, that's fine. Now, again, if there's a break, I could have easily donated, but I can't predict that, so. Alright, so I got hit by a double constriction as well. That shouldn't be terrible, though, because I can spend 1x on this, and then 3x's on this on the next turn. And this just needs to be at 4, so provided that another constriction doesn't come, I should be able to finish out. All right. Right now it's a 2, so now it's a 3. So now I can play 2 animals. The blue player snapped the elephant, or took it within reputation range or whatever. Well, I can go here. And this one can go here. Oh. Well, I gave him $3 and 3 venom tokens. Or actually, he's already got 2, so he doesn't get 1. So, at any rate, that's the turn. Got $13. So I gained something for something. Maybe somebody played a bird. That's the only thing that could have happened. Well, that's too bad. Had I known that, I could have done it. Well, it's fine. All right, so as expected, the blue player did the 4 monkey, and the red player, 4 monkey, and the red player did the 5 monkey. There you go. I am going to spend 3x tokens. Do a project. I need to do the Africa. That's going to give me the most points. Yeah, because I need 4 for this, right? Yeah. I need to do this. Try that again. There we go. I guess it doesn't matter as far as those go. Both of them are going to do this. I'm able to free up a building if I want. This guy here, if I wanted to play him for some reason, if he got in my range and I had money because of a break, I could do that. But let's just do this. It's going to get me a green for the association worker. I will move this guy from, well, this is a rock and a water, so we'll do that. This guy doesn't need to move, but I'll move him anyway. I guess this guy, since it's by rock and water and not by a kiosk. I cannot donate because I need to build on the next turn, so I'm going to pass. But I've got 92. I'm going to get 7 for filling the board. I'm going to get 2 more for building 2 pavilions. So that'll end it after the next turn. And let's end this game. Okay. Run a little slow again. And this. All right, so I'm at 101. The blue player has an elephant and an eagle, and he caused the break. Plenty of money now, but he doesn't have any place to put those things. It looks like the best he's going to be able to do is play 2 smaller animals. So we should be safe from him. Especially since, I mean, I guess he could take one of these for 3 points. Can't do anything else. He just gets an, random thing, random building, and 3 points. So we'll look okay. All right, so this is the first round of the tournament, or second round of the tournament, first game, I guess. first round of the second phase. I don't know. So ended in 28, which is pretty quick. Yeah, well, I don't know what that is, but this guy here, I think he was blue, was the closest. He was my main issue. I think this guy had 73 to end the last turn. With his bonus stuff, he got up to 93. Let's take a look. All right. So first of all, this guy, he was the highest ELO in the main competitor. He ended the game with 1 meeple. He has done 1, 2, 3, 4. He took these 3 first. I think he took snap, then the 2, then the 5. And then he took 3 X tokens, which he must have used at some point since he's down to 1. He first upgraded sponsors, then animals, then cards. So kind of antithetical to how I do things, but it was really working for him. I just was able to do things faster, and he couldn't end as efficiently as he needed to. He was doing very well, though. This guy here was also doing very well. I don't know what he did in the last turn. Looks like he did some sort of association. I don't remember which one he did. We can try to look. No, he played a university. All right. But it might have gotten him some points. Yeah, he took a university. What is this one? This one's 2. That one's 1. So he got 6 points for that, or 2 green, whatever you want to call it. And he likely donated as well. Why he didn't take this, I don't know. Oh, duh, because he didn't have the option, because he was just putting down a building. All right. His card, Conservation, he did 3, which only got him 2. What was this guy? Natural. So he didn't. So he was building rather slowly. I think he had 16 at the end. If I 1, 2, 3, 16. Oh, 17. 17. So 17. So he only got 2 on this, and he only got 2 for the native farm animals, 2 groups of 6. He did end up getting 3 for this, so he must have, on his last turn, taken this thing. But he couldn't have donated, so that, yeah, I don't know. I mean, overall, these guys did a good job. I did end it pretty quickly and had a good game. But I don't know. Let me check out tournaments. So my game was this. Yeah, they're all crossed out. And I'm up with a group of winners here, so I will advance to the next round. So I'll post another one after that game, win or lose.